Hey, so it's about 10 o'clock on July 4th, 2014, and uh, this is a documentation of a pretty intense head injury that I incurred. I don't hate to use that word, but something that happened to me when basically LAPD bashed my head in. Fucking See, I'm just silly. Okay, tonight I'm silly because, wow, my brain has been repositioned. This is my theory of my little head injury, but I think my brain really is like repositioned in my skull, and my spine is kind of shoved up into it a crooked way, or it has untwisted in a funny, weird manner, or been. Anyways, it's really some of the nerve endings have detached, and it's numbed out part of my lips and give them excruciating nerve pain. You know, the nerves in my teeth have been hurting. I've never had nerve pain in my teeth, but I've become so aware of how grand and painful they can be when they're all hurting all around your jaw all day for like weeks on end. It's driving me mad. The pain in my face, it's driving me mad. I can't even make a proper documentation video. But anyways, here we go. It's late, but I have to do this because tonight's a big night. I really have cleaned my place up. You know, I've had some chance to breathe and clean up some people around here. Holy cow. And I had a friend massage my back, and I did some yoga and stretching and breathing. And I know I'm talking super fast, but it's because literally, I can just feel my brain rolling right back to where it wants to roll back to, you know, and some of these nerve endings are connecting, and I just begin feeling, you know, God, it's like, feels so good to, like, feel little tickles and itches in my face where I haven't felt. I guess I just didn't notice they weren't there, but things are reconnecting, and it feels fucking good, and sorry I keep cursing, I don't know why I do that. I just bop my head and twist it around, and I'm so silly, because literally it feels that good. You know, woo, it really tickles my whole ear, wow. So I wanted to document this because I really think my brain wants to, you know, go back to where it's supposed to be after it's been knocked upside the head by LAPD. Really just knocked up to where I was just really walking crooked and, you know, holding my own head up. It's really something bad happened when they really, what they did, they didn't bash my head or nothing. I mean, they didn't really violently hit me or assault me, but what they did was they showed up at my door banging on it super loud. I'm inside just talking to my parents quietly. Literally, this story is crazily insane. I can't even say it without. And I shouldn't bob my head because my brain really. I do have an intense brain injury. That's why this eye's kind of not really working. It's just over here sitting like I'm dead. Really, it's just like I'm so tired. Oh, here we need more light. I'm doing this late at night, but I have to do this tonight because it seems like it wants to completely go back to where I won't be able to document this, you know, by morning. I think it's going to heal tonight, you know, and fully, it feels like it just wants to fold right back together. And I have to literally stop it because I want to talk about it first before it happens because I have to get documentation of this injury because nobody documented it, really. They took a couple pictures of bruises, but the MD at the, wow, it's going super dark. I'm terrible at videography, and iPhones are awful. I will just say that. In my video, iPhones are awful video phones. They're awful, awful, awful. I've never been an iPhone video fan. Okay, anyway, so I can't even concentrate, but this eye is like, it's totally like numb. It's just sitting here. I'm not even using it. And it's like, it's kind of blacking out anyways, and it's going to reconnect. There's even a huge bump. I don't know if you guys can pick up on this, but there's a huge bump in my eyelid right there. Gosh, it's very subtle. I wish I had better light at this time. iPhones just suck, but I don't know what the hell that is, but it's something repositioning back there, you know what I mean? And it's tickling my ear, like literally it's moving. And you know, it's discolored over here. And right here, I mean, this stuff's not normally, oh wow, and it's like, see how flat it, wow, whoa, ooh, whoa, it just popped on. It just popped on, I went blind, boom, and the whole thing switched, and now I'm using both eyes, boom, whoa, but don't force it, it's gonna take time to really roll back in there. And literally, I was blinded in one eye, I didn't even realize I wasn't using this eye, until right now when it really was rolling, anyways. Oh, it feels so good. It's gonna take a minute to really just get back to where it was, but let me get back. Oh, wow, some of these teeth are, oh, this ear is just, it feels so good. My whole half of the face is coming back. I'm just gonna cry in happiness. Oh, I can just feel, like the nerve, I would call it, you know, the nerves reconnecting. I think that's a beautiful term for it, you know. Never heard Western medicine describe something like that. Oh, see this, but there's new itches, and I lightly scratch it, and it's just such a good feeling. It really just tickles in my ears. It makes me giggle. Oh wow! Look at just these wrinkles right here in my forehead, and these red scabs. Literally, I don't know why I have red scabs on my forehead and these crazy new wrinkles ever since the LAPD grabbed me violently and really tossed me about. And what I would come to describe, thought about how to describe what happened to me. For about 3 hours, literally tortured me crazy because I was going nutty, and that's why nobody would help me, because I was tied to a bed saying really nutty things. So people just are trained or something to just literally ignore it. I was screaming at the top of my lungs, could someone please give me a glass of water? There was 12 people in the room, and not one person would look at me for fucking half an hour. And sorry I keep cursing. I know if this is going to be used, I have to edit that, and it's going to sound silly. But it's such a habit around here, Venice Beach, just cursing all the time. You know? So, wow, yeah, this eye is just going to be, oh, wow. I don't know what that huge bump on my eyelid is. A big, just exposed nerve in my eye. You know, I wonder whatever that could be. Seriously, I mean, I wonder what an MD was out. I'm gonna, toss my neck about lightly here. I just get so surprised that what happened is they took me to a psychiatric hospital. After 3.5 hours of screaming that, hello, can anybody help me? My joint's dislocated. I'm really uncomfortable. You guys are tying me up. Just insane screaming, incessant loud crying. But perhaps in between this I can show, video footage of the actual, what I would call, I don't know, it wasn't a beating, but it was just a lockdown. Like, I just was denying my right to breathe. It was so weird. I literally told him, I was like, I can't breathe, and he didn't care. He just tightened my wrist tighter. I was like, are you serious? I really didn't even know how to react. So I started screaming like a little baby. I really got scared for my life. Because he wasn't going to let up, and he was going to have it for hours. He just was very insistent. And I couldn't bring myself to stop screaming for about 3.5 hours. And then that's when they finally drove me to a hospital and said, fine, we'll drop you off here. Anyways, I don't know, something like that. It just was an insane amount of screaming. And the EMT refused to even, the EMT handled me the roughest. I hope I can get those tapes, those videotapes of just these people just not doing one job correctly. I don't know how they breathe at night. The way I was screaming, I was literally just cursing them to their faces, saying, I fucking hope you die. You're sitting there staring into space, right next to me, pretending you can't hear me say, my wrists are dislocated, I can't breathe. I was just incessantly railing all these crazy things that were so logical, and I was just saying how I felt. And I couldn't believe that not one officer, it's insane. The video just has to describe itself. People are so insane. I was just so ignored. The nurse literally just could have said, screw you, kick me in the face and walk away. That's literally what I felt the doctor did. It was crazy. The doctor walked in, looked at me, didn't even touch me, didn't even take my temperature, didn't even bump me on the hand and introduce himself. He literally was across the room and said, oh my, you're going to have to see a back surgeon. And he walked out of the room. He said orthopedic surgeon, but I knew immediately that was a bone surgeon, which is a back surgeon. Because my spine is dislocated off of my brain. I can see it when I look in the mirror. An MD's trained to see the body. I've been studying the body lately, and I can immediately see now when somebody's not using their shoulders correctly, or when their arm is dislocated, or when their shoulder. I can study the joints and how they sit in the body. And when you're trained in ED, you can immediately look at somebody and tell how they walk or how they hold their body if they're using their joints correctly. That's what I've learned in 3 weeks by studying the body. They look at the body for 4 years, so don't tell me somebody. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me that I'm implying too much to assume a doctor can do that. You know what I'm saying? They can't walk over and, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't run out of the room and say, call a back surgeon, run out of the room. He sits me down and at least says what the orthopedic surgeon is, I'm in a 5150 state. He's going to have to at least give me a written up letter of a diagnosis that says, holy shit, you should call a professional. We're not going to be able to treat you here for the beating you just took from LAPD. It was the awfulest, most experience I'm ever having. I'm screaming into my iPhone, at night, and I got to go to bed. But anyways, that's a video documentation of what is going on, because goddamn, I'm going to go to court and talk about this, and there's no way you can deny it, because it's so logically true. You know what I'm saying? I'm so pissed off. I'm just going to logically state the truth, and there's no possible way to deny it. Fucking MDs are ridiculous. A back surgeon at 33, $1 million surgery immediately to disable me. Give me a break. I know an orthopedic surgeon is. Get out of here. I gotta go to bed. Seriously, I just needed a hug and a massage. My brain's gonna be fine in a couple of days. I need a couple of days to rest and massage. Anyways, I'm so excited. I'll see you guys. Bye.